Guys, if you're joining me here and can hear me, I have something going on with my internet. I don't know if it's the bandwidth on my phone, my computer, or what may be going on. Hey Joe, I see you in there. You can hear me. I think we may be getting there. Close a bunch of this junk down. Hi Stephen, welcome in. Kilo Juliet 4, Fox Alpha Echo. Good evening, welcome in. So I'm trying to kill some stuff off that's playing in the background on my computer, and hopefully that will help the stream. I've also switched over to what's it called? Ethernet, and hopefully that might affect things and bring it all to life. Tell me in the chat if this is acting any better than it was before. You can hear me. Can you see me? I know in my image it looks like I'm freezing just a little bit. It looks pretty steady now. Still trying to kill off this cold, y'all. Appreciate you guys that have joined here. I do not get a running total of who all has joined. Hello, David. Kilo Echo 4 Hotel Quebec, or excuse me, Hotel Papa out. Or I can't talk. It's clearly 10:20 at night. Kilo Echo 4 Hotel Papa, Quebec. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining. Can't see who all's here. Seeing more and more people joining. I'm happy about that. A little freezing, but not bad. Thanks, Stephen. I've been killing more and more things off of my computer to maybe try to limit some of the drain that's going on my computer here. Looks like I've got about 2 gigs of memory still available, so that shouldn't be the problem. Bob sent you. Well, Bob is the man. I spent the weekend with him. We went down to Huntsville together, and it was a lot of fun. So tell me in the chat what's going on. What obviously my page is new, or my YouTube channel is new. What do y'all think so far? And don't be nice. Tell me what you really think. We put out, I think, 20 something videos so far, and it's been up for, good grief, probably 2 weeks now. I'm very impressed. We've had so many subscribers and followers here. I'm going to take a look, see exactly where I'm at on things. So we'll start with Facebook. And Facebook, we're sitting at 381 likes and 420 followers. Thanks, Stephen. So that's huge. That's huge. That reminds me, I want to share this on Facebook. I may invest in something to make the stream, what's the word I'm looking for? Make the stream go both on Facebook and YouTube. But I really want to drive the audience to YouTube. My videos live. I enjoyed the ICOM HT video and the ones I did in Huntsville. Those are the ones that have been most popular so far. Really quite thrilled with that. Has any of you got to see the video I did with Jason? I don't know if any of y'all know Jason. Surely you do if you're not local to me. KC5HWB. He's phenomenal. He actually, I was fortunate enough for him to spend a little time with me, and we did a little interview together. And I appreciated that. I totally did. So, trying to get Facebook to share this thing. I cannot get it to work. I cannot get it to share. There it goes. Doing it live. All right. To Facebook you go, and then we'll close it back out so we can come back and y'all can see me a little better. Perfect. Good interview. Yeah, it was. Tried to keep it short. Jason's time is very, very valuable, and I want to be respectful of that. Must be cool to get to chat with a YouTuber that big on the same subject as yours. I hope that he gives you some good pointers. So some behind the scenes stuff. Jason and I have been chatting back and forth via email, so it was not completely a cold connection between me and him. We knew each other via email so far. And I'd met him last year at Huntsville, but of course I didn't have a channel and didn't have an angle that I was going for. But, we've been spending some time talking back and forth, chatting. You may have seen the video that I posted today of the YouTubers forum that they had at the Huntsville Ham Fest, and it was quite good. I only wanted to record half because I didn't want to kill my battery off. It was a 2-hour deal, and I switched over to, I decided just to go ahead and stop it about halfway through. But that YouTuber forum, it had, all the big names. It had, good grief, all of them escape me right now. Jason, Ham Radio 2.0, it had Josh Nass. I forget his call sign. He's Ham Radio Crash Course. Tube Radio was there. The gentleman that parachutes, Parachute Mobile. Cannot think of his. I know his call sign. I think it's Kilo 9 Oscar Lima. It's a brand new call sign. K5YVY. I probably didn't pull that off right. He was in there. The other Jason. These guys are so new. And guys, if you are watching, I apologize for losing track of names. And actually, I'll figure it out. Stand by just a second. Pull up my YouTube channel. I have it all in the description. Alright, so Ham Radio 2.0, Ham Radio Crash Course, Ham Radio Adventure Guy, Ham Radio Dude, Tank Radio, Bill-HRT, Ham Radio Tactical, Grayman Poda, KM4ACK, that's the one that was escaping me, KK4USY, Ham Radio Adventures, Digital Rancher, Ham Radio Crusader, K5YVY, KO4AFL, and the Tech Prepper. Also, there was, a few others in there that were new and upcoming like myself. And, it was great meeting all of them. I'm trying my best to get into that circle and get known with those guys. Who knows? Maybe I'll be sitting in on that panel next year. That's certainly the goal. But anyway, I've already been making trying to attend these guys' live streams, just like you guys are here with me right now. Just trying to spend time with them and get to know what they're doing, learn from them, learn what's popular, what's not popular, what's the right thing to do, what's the wrong thing to do, and all the good kind of stuff like that. Anyway. I'm, trying my best. Those of you that may or may not already know, I have twins on the way. And my twins will be born in October. Hopefully October. But obviously there's a chance it could be sometime in late September. So, don't know what my future looks like, but I will be keeping this channel alive. I'm thinking about Dayton. Some folks have asked me about Orlando, and I just don't think I can pull that off. Dayton's only 4 hours away. I think I can pull that trip off. Pardon. We'll see. Huntsville's definitely a thing, and I've already made reservations to camp at Monte Sano next year. I want to spend as much time with these YouTubers to take as much I can from them as far as not steal their viewers. That's not what I mean at all. What I mean is take as much advice as I possibly can and grow from them. So we got 9 people that have watched. Stephen says, well, get with me. You want to do Orlando. Stephen, when is Orlando? You know off the top of your head? I want to say it's like February or March. Not sure. Not sure. And I cannot pull up another browser. It will kill me if I do that. I don't think OBS is optimized for streaming. I think it's optimized for recording. Let's see if I can change that on the fly. I don't know if it'll let me. It's not going to do it. No. I probably need to pull down the reservation or the resolution for future videos. So we'll keep that in mind. It's not going to let me change anything right now, simply because I'm live, so that's not going to work. But anyway, at least I have an idea of what I could do to possibly help this. First week of February, highly doubt that's going to happen for me. Like I said, we're going to be a new family of 6 at that point. I've already got 2 girls. You add me and Whitney, and then you'll have 6 along with the boys. So I just don't see that happening this time around. As much as I want to make that happen, maybe next year in 26th, that may be doable, especially if I get to the place I need to get on YouTube. That's my hope anyway. But Dayton is a very, very high likelihood. It's in May. I can probably sneak away for at least a day, if not 2. Actually, it probably will be a day. Go up, spend the day, sleep in Dayton, come back the next day. We'll see. But I want to make that one. And let's see. Folks local to me that are watching, don't forget Lakeway's coming up next month. Lakeway Lakeway Hamfest. Excuse me, it's not Lakeway. It's Lakeway Amateur Radio Club puts it on, but it's actually called the East Tennessee Hamfest, and it will be next month at the what's it called? Field of Dreams. Not to be confused with the Field of Dreams here in Maryville. This is a place at a park in Dandridge called Field of Dreams. It's all indoor. Come check it out. I'll be there. I'll make sure to feature it in the video. Stephen asks, how's the daughter doing? Daughter is doing fine. That was a difficult decision to make. Those of you that don't know my youngest daughter, she had to be hospitalized on Wednesday of last week, so it'd be a week ago tomorrow. Kind of went unresponsive at daycare, thinking that she had a seizure, and ended up going to the hospital via ambulance. Was admitted to the pediatric ICU with walking pneumonia, and then the next day she was released from the ICU to a regular room, and the next day after that she got to go home, and that was Friday. So I stayed with her in the hospital on Thursday night, and the nurses told me there was a good chance she could go home the next day if she went all night without having a nasal cannula oxygen on. And which she did. She was great. Her oxygen rates were all in the mid to upper 90s, which is what you want. So things looked good, and they sent her home the next day. So I made the decision to come on to Huntsville. She was still there whenever I left the hospital, but she was released about 2 o'clock Friday afternoon. So that's how I made it to Huntsville. But thank you for asking. Still got a little crustiness, but she's well. She's doing fine. I've got something going on. I've been home the last couple of days. The doctor told me that I had an upper respiratory infection, so he told me to take a couple of days off. I feel fine. I just lost my voice on Friday for whatever reason. So anyway, that's about it on the health side of things. Steven says won't be able to make East Tennessee Ham Fest. Wish I could, but I won't be able to make it up there until November if we get to come up this year. Yeah, Steven, whereabouts are you? Are you in Florida? I'm trying to remember. When your call sign popped up, I knew it rang a bell. I can't remember about where you are. If anybody else is in the chat, jump in the chat. Say hello. We're just hanging out here for a while. I'll go for another 9-10 minutes. If we stay about the amount of viewers that we have now, we'll wrap it up here before too terribly long. I do want to try to do some live streams on a relatively regular basis. Get y'all in here and hang out. Who else is in here? Brady. There you go. Brady, old buddy. Mr. KJ4HPV. Or KI4HPV. Were you KJ4HPV? I don't remember. Gosh, he's changed his call sign as much as I have. It was KJ4HPV. Then it went to WX4BLF whenever I went to WX4KXT. And then now he's KY4CQ and I'm A4WX. Yep, we're counting them down. Huntsville's coming. I was telling him earlier, Brady, I don't know if you were in here yet, but I am booked. Campsite 13. We'll be up there with all of our YouTube buddies, and I'm sure Brady's going to be up there, and we're just going to all have a good old time. So I'm excited about that. Even though it's camping in a tent. I haven't camped in a tent since I was, good grief, middle school, I guess. But we'll man up. Do some POTA. Hang out. Whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought, Steven. You're in Orlando, but we looked to move in our area. I've joined Smark, and I'm on the Zoom with Mike and Bob. The guys almost every day. Yeah, I used to do the KK4XA morning net every morning. But it got to where it was awkward. I work at University of Tennessee for my day job. And I just got to where, it was hard to be joining that. Having my DMR radio going because I can't get into the regular repeater from where I'm at. I have to go DMR. And having that Zoom going at work. But we will, every once in a while when I'm off, I'll join in that. Brady says you better bring some bourbon if you're joining us on the mountain. Well, Brady, I don't really drink. I drink a Dos Equis, no question about it. I mean, let me give you an example here. Y'all find this funny. It's a bourbon of Johnny Walker Red Scotch. Guess what? I bought this about 5 years ago. That shows you how much I drink. And actually, a third of that bottle was not drank by me. It was drank by my brother-in-law. We went to Myrtle Beach a few years back. So I don't drink. But, yeah, we'll figure out something. I'll definitely bring a couple brewskis. There ain't no question about that. But I may have to mooch your refrigerator there, Brady. Same here, use DMR. Yeah, Steven, yeah, I understand that. Looks like we're picking up some viewers here, folks. Hello, if you're, hello, yes, we are up to 6 viewers right now. Type in the chat, say hello. That's what I'm here for. I want to talk to my viewers. We're just hanging out a little while here. And again, welcome to HamShackTV. Fire away some questions. If you want to know more about who I am and what I do and what the channel's going to do, type in the chat. Also, let us know where you're at. That's what I'd love to know. Where are you guys at? I know Brady's in Alabama, and Steven's in Florida. What else? Who else is in here? You drink like I do. I get a bottle every 10 years if I need it or not. I understand that. I understand that. Hey guys, let me bring up one little thing real quick, and I'm going to try not to make. And there goes the smart repeater. Actually, here's that. I see 52, by the way, y'all. Love it. Don't forget to do the things like and share. Yes, people, like and share. You don't understand how important the like and share and the subscribe button, for that matter, are. I need your help to grow this channel, and I want to be on that stage with those guys next year. No question about it. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go to Facebook and like the Facebook page. You'll be glad you did. We're going to be cranking some content here, folks. Drop down to 5 viewers. Come on. There's more than just Steven and Brady here. Come on, talk to me. Make these live streams worthwhile. That's what I want. Brady says, I'll be busy. That's a hard word to say, Brady. Thank you. Thank you for inventing the Webster's Dictionary. Potaing it up, Huntsville. Huntsville's just like a big POTA activation for me. Yeah, so I hear. I mean, folks, let me just explain something to you. If you've never been to Huntsville and don't have the foggiest idea what I'm talking about, Huntsville Hamfest is considered the 3rd largest hamfest in the country. Right behind Orlando Hamcation and Dayton Hamvention. In Huntsville, there's a mountain and a state park just right adjacent to the city. It's called Monte Sano. And that is where all the YouTubers and a bunch of people hang out at camp. Good Lord, this is the first year I went up to Monte Sano. I went to Huntsville last year, but ended up, we never went up to Monte Sano. And this year, we stayed in town, but I made the decision to go up to Monte Sano, hang out with Brady. Campsite 62, actually. You would not believe the doggone antennas up there, y'all. It looked like an antenna farm on a mountain. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, but came around and all the guys from, about every YouTube channel that features ham radio out there. I did not stop because I wasn't comfortable with it just yet. I really wanted to, though. And I had my daughter with me, and I just don't know what that atmosphere would have been like for her. And really, the only reason she came along was because I didn't want to burden my wife down with having both the kids. She wants to be a ham, by the way. I know somebody's going to ask me if she's going to become a ham. She wants to. My wife's kind of hesitant on that at this point in her life. She's 8 years old. Reed Aviation RC says, Reed Aviation RC, Brady, you might have interest in, RC's radio control. I don't know, you might have some interest in that person. We'll try to connect some people here. Reed Aviation says, you're doing great. Stay with it. You'll do fine. Jim, KB9 or Kilo Bravo 9, Juliet Romeo, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hello to Fort Wayne, Indiana. I've never made it to Fort Wayne. I've spent some time in Indianapolis, and then of course, I spent about 2 weeks in Indianapolis when I was much younger. And then of course I've drove through twice going to Chicago. Chicago's a cool place. I've been up there. But love to visit Fort Wayne sometime. Don't know much about it, but know it's one of the bigger cities in Indiana. For a long time there, for whatever reason, I felt a connection with Indiana. It's almost like my second home state. I don't really feel that anymore, but it's also been a very, very long time since I've been there. Brady says Monte Santo is the best part of Huntsville, and we're glad to host you. Didn't host me long. Didn't host me long at all, but it was fun nonetheless. Tell you what we might do. If we can grow these live streams and I can get a good stream of viewers, guys, I might consider trying to do a stream with some of your other favorite ham radio YouTuber guys. Don't know who or what that may be, and if I could pull that off. Definitely don't think I could get their interest with the amount of subscribers that I have now. By the way, I was checking my subscribers and I forgot I got hung up on Facebook. See what the subscriber number is now. We have still 145 subscribers. So it's kind of slowed down for a little while. But I was watching my view counts earlier, and I was just amazed by those view counts. It was quite phenomenal. We've got some folks dropping off here. We're down to 4 viewers at the moment. But we've had 17 people join us. Right now, the biggest video that I've got on YouTube right now is the HamFest 2024 Dealers Tour. That one has 950 views. The next one up, and this was just posted last night at 8 o'clock, was the Jason interview. Just in one day, that video has 362 views. So we're getting there. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, Brady. I'm glad you retracted that. Steven says, I think you doubled in subs in the last 4 days. I worked hard in Huntsville. It's actually been nice to not have to go into the office the last couple of days. I've worked from home. But you know, just getting caught up on stuff. Between all the junk that was sitting on my tables, trying to sell it, Charlotte being there with me, selling for other people as well, it was hard for me to get away from my tables, especially on Saturday. Sunday, I spent most of the day away from the tables. Ended up going to, that YouTuber forum that I went to. We're down to 3 viewers. Probably trickle it down here in just a couple of minutes. Don't need to go too terribly long for something this light, but Sunday I was able to get out and go around and see a bunch of stuff. I never ever made it through the entire flea market. I wanted to. Matter of fact, you heard in the the HamFest Dealers Tour, I said this is going to be a 2-parter. I'm going to come back later and do a flea market video, and I'd never got there, and I apologize for that, y'all. I really wanted to pull that off, and I just didn't. Anyway, Steven says, how long have you had the channel? I just got on last week when Bob told me about it. Just 2 weeks. I mean, I'm incredibly blessed, and I'm very, very optimistic about where this channel's going. It's a very niche thing. I don't know very many people that are ham radio operators that would not subscribe to this channel. I just don't. But about 2 weeks ago, August the 5th, I think I launched the channel. And maybe we're going on 3 weeks. 145 subscribers in 2 or 3 weeks is just phenomenal. I've had my personal YouTube channel for 6, 7, 8 years or so, and ended up I only have 104 subscribers on that one, but of course I've never put in the concerted effort on that channel. I've just posted stuff here and there. If you're interested in drone videos or some old news clips or weather or something like that, go check out my other channel. It's at Marler TV. ATMAR, or not AT. Just type in MARLER TV in your search bar and you'll find it. But no, I'm just so fortunate for all the likes and subscribes and all that I've had. If you make it, Brady says, if you make it out an extra day, you need to check out the Space and Rocket Center up there at Huntsville. It's a fun time. Well, I may be forced into an extra day, Brady. We'll see. I really don't want to go to Space and Rockets. I've been there. It's been 15 years or so. I don't even know if that new building was built yet when I went. But I don't want to go there without Charlotte, and I don't want to keep her out of school. I pulled her out Friday to go down there. But that was an anomaly. I didn't have much choice in it. But anyway, guys, I want to get ready to close it up here because I need to go to bed. It's almost 11 o'clock, and I got to be up and take girl to daycare and get Charlotte on the bus, and then me to get to work. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. We're breaking ground on our new building. But I do want to let y'all know, if you feel the need to support the channel, I certainly appreciate it. There's a few ways you can support the channel. One, you can use my Amazon links. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you purchase anything ever from Amazon, make sure you access Amazon from my links. There's links all over my website, aa4wx.com. I have been informed that there's something attached to my website that is causing a pop-up that is highly inappropriate. Please ignore that. I'm working on that with my hosting service. But if you go to my website and click Shop Amazon or something like that, that will take you to Amazon through my link. The other options are, I have an affiliation with Heil, with Better Safe Radios, with Alpha Antenna. I think I have some eBay stuff too, but eBay's quite difficult. But Heil and Amazon are great. If you don't need to buy anything, that's great. I don't have an issue with that. But I do have a Buy Me a Coffee link, which is buymeacoffee.com/AA4WX. If you feel the need to help me out as I grow this channel, it's not free. I'm having to throw some ad dollars out there to get the traction, but it's getting the traction, and I'm fortunate enough for that. Back up to 4 viewers. I don't know who rejoined, but hello, welcome in. I am AA4WX, HamShackTV on YouTube. Well, you obviously know I'm on YouTube. You're here with me. But I do want to shout out again these folks here that helped me out with this icon, chatradio.com, Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is not a paid endorsement at this point. I've already paid my due to them. But I've got to say, I got this one from them. They are fantastic people. If you need a radio or something like that, go support them for sure. If you're interested in Walks-On products, my affiliation with Better Safe Radio is a great way to go. They do great work. Some great deals on some Walks-On radios. Now, let me tell you something. Walks-On, it's not the Walks-On that we had whenever I first became a ham. It was a cheap piece of garbage. It is now a very sturdily built, feature-rich radio. So go to bettersaferadio.com, and any purchase you make on bettersaferadio.com, if you use my promo code AA4WX7, so that's Alpha 4 Whiskey X-Ray 7, you will get 7% off your order, so that you can support the channel there in that way as well. So again, I want to just say thank y'all for tuning in and hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for your subscriptions. Thanks for your support. And I think we'll go ahead and call this a night. So we'll see if we can get another one together. Appreciate y'all. We'll say 7-3 for now. Why can I not get my lower third to go away? We'll say 7-3 for now, and we'll talk to you a little later on down the log. This is AA4WX, WSEB 693. Good night.